You've got how many now out here all working for you?
26 at the moment, yes.
Did you come over here on the big airplane last night? Did you like it? Yeah.
Are you finding people in your hotel who have flown out on the TriStar talking about it there?
Yes, I've heard it talked about.
Well, any particular reason?
I think they have confidence in the bigness of it, you know. If they're not shut in a little tiny aeroplane, they feel confident because they've got the space.
Yes.
This is something that's impressive.
The lady who flew out with me said she loved flying in a ballroom.
Typical Clarkson's holidaymakers, starting a typical holiday. There's a small difference. This TriStar is also carrying a film crew. They've come along to make some Clarkson's films.
Not having any trouble with the transfer at all? It seems to be on time and people coming through without any...
Well, the baggage checking is very smooth. Very smooth indeed.
Do you find relations with the airport good?
Very good, yes.
Filming here.
Filming? Oh, the approach is number 33. 34.
Thank you.
Yes?
Number 44.
Just outside.
How long before we go? Time for a drink.
At Clarkson's, we think we understand more about the changing habits and preferences of holidaymakers. How? By talking to them. All sorts of holidaymakers. And travel agents, hoteliers, and, of course, our own resort staff. Have a look behind the scenes with us. You can see people enjoying themselves in their own way. And you can see some of the people who make it all possible.
But also the people that don't do that, really. They don't actually do the same thing in reverse. They don't mirror the same wrongness, really, of advertising limitations.
We're going to have problems with the people who look nice, not being very articulate.
No.
So close to home.
No, I don't see what you should. They don't have to be articulate. It comes very easily if they're relaxed.
It's a beautiful island. It offered everything that one could need. I mean, it has beauty, freshness, just the way of life that appeals to most people, I think.
And quiet. Stand by to shoot. Background action. Turn over. Running.
25, take one. Bill, what do you look for on a holiday?
What we prefer to do, I think, is not to zoom around everywhere, you know. Is to choose a small bit and examine it, you know, rather more thoroughly. We've not really gone far away from San Antonio.
You take a holiday all at once. I'm sure you look forward to it a great deal more than other people, it seems to me, realise.
I think you can still do this with the escapism and the fun, and it is, whatever we say, a great, something we should look forward to all the year. It's falling in love once a year, is what most people it is.
We made a random selection of typical holidaymakers and asked them if they'd mind being interviewed on camera.
Are you on a Clarkson's holiday? I'm over here making some television commercials for Clarkson's. And I'm looking for couples that would be prepared to talk to us on film. Should I take a Polaroid of you? Could you look up? Thanks. They were very good, a pair of honeymooners. And it's actually the 47th couple that have finished up on Polaroid.
I don't think that in the brochure you can bring to life the holiday beyond almost the sort of point we've reached now. As many photographers as you send and as many writers as you send.
The things I want to show is, the pool's clean here. More and more travel agents come out here. We get them, first of all, to see the product, so that they can talk about it honestly and with credibility when the folk come in off the street. What we mustn't say is, We are out here on Clarkson's holiday having a super time. When a girl goes home to Grimsby on the factory floor, she doesn't say, we had super food and everyone was wonderful and I... She says, in a pair of jeans who came from Stuttgart.
Yes, we can pull it forward a bit. This is the...
That's why I think we're right here in saying, in asking people to chatter on about the holiday.
We didn't want testimonials. We wanted people to talk naturally about their holiday.
A coach tour tomorrow, tour of the island, calling in various places. I don't really know the itinerary.
Mr. Crossley, your wife comes home in the evening, and you say sometimes her blood boils. Why?
Well,
Why is that?
She comes and tells me all the troubles of the day, and very often they're through bad organisation in the travel companies themselves.
Bar y conserjería y todo esto no hay mucho, ¿no?
Look at it.
Perdón un momento, ¿puedo hablar con usted?
Sí.
I've got two honeymoon couples arriving this afternoon, and I have to prepare champagne and flowers in their room. But today's a fiesta and all the shops are shut. Can you help me at all?
Would you leave it with me, Norma? I'll speak to the manager and see if we can sort something out. Okay, I'll let you know sometime this evening. Just leave me with me, please.
Okay, fine.
Thanks very much. Es que me dice que es que tenemos un matrimonio.
Linda, seriously, what do you do every day?
Work. We work lunchtime and evening in the hotel. We're always on call for any clients that have any complaints.
We were walking along here the other day, and she looked up and she said, I suppose they don't have laundrettes here, do they?
Underneath here, where we're walking now, there are subterranean passages down to the port, which they use when they were smuggling in the goods.
Really?
Some good shops around here requires. See, further down here on the right-hand side.
Our resort staff are especially selected and trained for their work.
People soon settle down, so I've not got really any complaints this year.
I mean, and so...
Well, if he's in the wrong hotel, the brochure's wrong.
Yes, that's exactly
Or the
what
travel
I was
agent has
quite
given
happy.
him incorrect advice. And that comes back to the brochure, first of all, being, as always, the best brochure and most knowledgeable and clearest, and making the travel agent's job easiest in his office.
A brochure not just bigger, more entertaining, more informative. Clarkson Sunshine 74 gives a more flexible, personal choice of holiday style and atmosphere, in individual terms.
Are you noticing any trends with potential holiday makers becoming more fussy now?
They are becoming more demanding. They're asking all the time certain questions which 5 years ago you would never have dreamed they would ask.
Yeah. Hold on then. Four, please.
Of course, we keep in constant touch with all the various people who combine in the making of a holiday. Travel agents, hoteliers, Clarkson's resort staff. But it's our informal chats with the holiday makers we find most exciting. Exciting because of the wide range of activities that mean relaxation for so many.
But other than that, it's great. Marvellous. Weather fine.
Pool's lovely.
Swimming pool. Fantastic.
In the end, we decided that easily the most interesting films we could make would be based on the holiday makers enjoying their kind of relaxation.
Good. Quiche and conditions.
Very much.
We should get permission to fly soon. The weather's cloudy over.
Actually in the club
There are lots of people involved in the making of a holiday. The travel agents, all the Clarkson's people back in London, contracting hotels, booking flights, planning far ahead. The Clarkson's people at the resorts, unobtrusively making sure everything goes smoothly. The hoteliers working with the Clarkson's advisors. Clarkson's keeps a continuous dialogue going with all of these. But it is the holidaymakers themselves, enjoying the two most important weeks of their year, whose changing views and attitudes must be constantly anticipated and understood. You're all different, and so are Clarkson's holidays. Different because you are.